Hey guys, so today we are playing a Boros Discover deck. So we'll be using some white mana as well as some red mana. So the idea of this deck is going to be to get value off of the Discover ability. So we have all the red-white Discover cards, most of them at least, the Carnosaur, Quintorius, the Chimmel, and also the Appraiser. So all that, and we're trying to get those amazing turns where you go something like Carnosaur into Quintorius, into Appraiser, into something like Wedding Announcement kind of thing. So it's a very grindy deck. And then we also have Elish Norn in here as well. I don't know how good that's going to be. I've noticed in a lot of games that some people just aren't ready for this card, and it can single-handedly just end their entire deck. But in our deck, it doubles up all of the discovering you get off of the Carnosaur and the Appraiser, and also our early game stuff like the Scoundrel and the Companion. It doubles up all that as well. So we're going to see how it goes here, and let's jump in and play some Boros Discover. Okay, round one against an opponent who we cannot read. Normally I would mulligan this, but we do have the turn 2 companions, so I feel like we're going to be able to draw into some land, hopefully. Okay, that's a good draw as well. We did hit Mythic rank recently, so I don't know how well this deck's going to do at Mythic rank, to be honest, but we will find out. Let's go here and here, and draw another Plains. So far, the Field of Ruins is not doing much against all planes, but we'll see. Okay, some kind of toxic deck, which is a little scary. There's a red-white land. So the question is, do I want to play the red-white land and flash in the Virtue, or do I want to play another planes and get the announcement going? I think I want to get the red mana. I mean, although the red mana doesn't do anything right now because I need double anyways. So I might just want to get the Wedding Announcement going. Let's try it. Let's see. I mean, it's just going to be blocking anyways right now, but the sooner I can get this thing to flip over and have the pump on the board, the better I am against all the 1/1s. So we'll see if that was the right choice or not. Let's block both. We're just trying to get to the later game here and not die from poison if possible. Not sure if Elish Norn's going to do much in this game. I mean, just being a 4/7 is probably pretty good, but oh man. So we really need a board wipe. Alright, let's play that. We'll try to surprise them with the 2/2 flash in. We're definitely taking some damage here, though. Or some poison. We would love to draw a red source off the top here. Let's flash in the 2/2. Block one of the double strikers. So do we do a double striker, or do we do a 1/1? We're at 0 right now. Let's go for the getting things off the board play. Okay, so we kill one of the double strikers, which is good. 3 poison. So we'll see if they have any of the Mirex. Okay, so we go land. So the question is, do we just play this now? Because then we can start getting double off everything. Yeah, let's play this now. Hopefully they can't kill it. And then we can... all things have lifelink too, I forgot. And then we can start getting double value off of all of our enters the play stuff. So Mirex into turn. Another Skrelv. Takasha's welcome. So we can off the Scoundrel we can get double treasure, which is nice. And possibly like Carnosaur. Lay down arms. They can't kill the Elish Norn, but they're going to send a lot. Let's block here. We don't want to give him more stuff if we don't have to. Another Carnosaur. Okay, so let's go Scoundrel. Treasure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, it's only 5. Sorry, I thought it was more than that. Let's go Geologist. Or Geological Appraiser, I should say. Yeah, we'll do it. Still need more red mana, but let's see if we can hit something good off of this. It triggers twice. That's really good. So 2 more treasures. So we're kind of going off here. Yep, let's kill the Do I kill the enchantment? Like, I feel like I have the board under control. I think the worst thing that can happen here is him drawing more cards. And we do have... so we can still do this, too. Let's wait on that, though. Let's attack with Vigilance. We'll wait on the Carnosaur. I don't know if I want to... If something happens where he, like, does some crazy pumping or something like that, we can always throw this down. Or deal the 3 damage to whatever target he chooses. But if not, we'll just wait and do this with double Discover next turn. I don't think they have any good attacks here. Okay, sack a map. Probably pump their guy up. No, get a land. One more land and they can lay down arms my Elish Norn. So map again. There's the lay down arms. So next turn they can possibly do that, but it's probably a turn too late because I'm going to Carnosaur with double Discover next turn. Passes the turn. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. I think we just do this. I feel like he's going to probably scoop when he sees this, but we'll see. So Carnosaur, double Discover 5. Yup, Quintorius. Wow. And the other Discover. Another Elish Norn. Put it in our hands. When he kills the other one, we have one back up. Let's Discover again. Removal spell. Killed the Double Striker. Gain the 2. Drain the 2. What does he have in response to that? Charge of Mites? Okay. Alright, game 1 down. Okay, game 2 against unknown opponent. First game went well. This time, we did do a little bit of sideboarding. I brought in Sunset Revelry. Not sure how good that's going to be, but if they get ahead of us on board, I can use it to make some 1/1s and possibly gain life. And I mean, I guess gaining life isn't that good against him. It's more so about the getting the creatures, which we're going to do right now. Or are we? If I was going to draw a card off this, I'd be more inclined to do it. But I wonder if just flashing in the Virtue token is just better here. Because we're going to gain the 3 life, or gain the 4 life, but I mean, he's playing poison. I don't know if I don't know why I brought this in. I wasn't really thinking. I was thinking more about the creatures I get off of it, but I'm gonna wait. If this goes to game 3, I'm gonna board that back out. I was clearly not thinking very well. Let's flash in this. We will attempt to block the Double Striker. We will lose our guy, unfortunately, but that's okay. Another Double Striker. Wow, he's getting all those. I think we're going to do the same play here. So let's play the tap land. Let's play the tap land. Do the same play. Flash in our 2/2. Block the Double Striker. And then we're set up for a next turn Appraiser, which is nice. So flash in the 2/2. Hope he doesn't have an answer to it. Can he pump this right now? No. Okay, that's really good. And a Takasha's welcome. So let's go land. Let's go Appraiser. Hopefully hit like a wedding announcement or something like that. Okay, I'll take that. And let's get a treasure. No attackers. We do have... I brought in wedding, Sunfall as well. So if the board gets out of control with tokens, I can... Okay, I think they're in a bit of trouble here. Let's go... So I can play the Virtue of Loyalty right now, which seems very good. So let's attack with the Appraiser and see if he does anything. Not sure if he's playing... Just takes it and loses his guy. Oh, he draws a card off the welcome, doesn't he? I forgot about that. Let's go with the Virtue. I think that's going to be probably very good. Basically, the bigger our creatures get than his... Like, his guys are all like 1/1s and stuff like that. So if we can... Does he have an answer to that? Oh, God, he does. Destroy evil. That's rough. That's rough. Shoot. So next turn I'm going to probably... If I don't draw a land next turn, I'm going to Scoundrel and then Wedding Announcement, I think. Okay, he's going to be drawing a lot of cards. I will absolutely block that. Okay, let's play some guys. Let's go Scoundrel. Let's go... Do I need a treasure anymore, or do I want to draw and discard? Discard and draw. Let's do that. There's a land. Let's go Wedding Announcement. I'm going to send the 1. We always have the Sunfall back up, so worst case... Oh, he's going to draw so many cards. Terrifying. And then he can Mirex. Yeah, let's block. Or he can do that, right? We learned our lesson last time. That's fine. That's pretty good. Let's do that. Let's Carnosaur. And hope for a good hit, like a Quintorius. Wedding Announcement? I'll take another Wedding Announcement, absolutely. Just get a bigger board than them, right? Let's send this. If he wants to block it with the thing, he can. Because if he activates that land, he can't Mirex and draw 2. Oh, but he gets the 2 off of the Crawler anyways, right? A lot of cards. Does he have another Destroy Evil for our Carnosaur is the question. Okay, more guys. Yep. Okay, opponent. Does he send all of his guys? Ossification. Do I have a way to kill that? I don't think I do. Doesn't attack with anything. Okay. So I'm tempted to just play this. So you can't block anything, right? So here's the thing. If I send all this, I kind of want to get the creatures off of the Wedding Announcement. Let's send 1. I want the creatures, I think. And I want to go this. I want my board to be massive, right? Does he have another... This draws me a card and gains me 4 life. I don't get creatures off of it. I don't think I care. I think I just want to draw the card. Land. Does he have the removal spell for the second virtue? Or does he just Mirex end a turn? Oh my god, he does. Oh, he kills a Wedding Announcement. Really? Wow. Okay, well, all my guys are bigger now. I don't know if that was a good play. I don't think it was. I think I would have killed the virtue here, but... Oh, well, unless you have... that. That's really good. Well, it looks like we're going to Sunfall here. Yikes. 8. Yikes. Alright, Sunfall. Let's pass. Although, do I want to get the value off of the... No, let's do this now. I want to get the plus off of the virtue. What does he have? Yep. The problem is he can refuel his hand so fast. Let's go... Let's discover here. Ugh. Okay, strangles. Same thing. I want to get the virtue pump. So I'll do that now. I feel like we played this game fairly poorly, to be honest with you, but it happens. Charge of the Mites, yep. Draw 2 cards. Yep. We got double strangle, so we can kill some stuff here. There's the hive. This can be pumped +2/+1. He only has to deal 2 poison though, right? Wow. Yeah, I think we've kind of punted this game a little bit here. Let's discover again. I maybe could have killed one of those. Yeah, I think he just keeps making too many tokens. I don't think I can... Yeah, that's game. Okay. I feel like we played that pretty poorly. Okay, last game, I feel like I could rewatch that game and point out like 15 times I misplayed, but let's see if this one goes any better. Game 3, off to a terrible start. Okay, let's try that. Put back a mountain. Tap land first. Just the thing I didn't want to see. Let's pass and hopefully be able to block, flash it and block. Let's go for it. Let's see. Yep. And then if he plays a double striker guy, we'll strangle it. Ossification. Oh, that's a pretty good draw. Let's get that down. The first game went so well, I felt. Another Jakasha's Welcome. That card's brutal. I don't know. Do I kill this? Let's attack. I think I do. I think I will. So we do have 4 Get Lost in the deck, so we can kill this. We just have to draw the Get Lost. So nothing on here. Let's kill his stupid land. Yes. Get a mountain. Let's go land. The question is he going to destroy Evil Me again? Probably, but that's okay. So we're going to draw off the wedding announcement instead of making a token. Unless he kills that instead, who knows? He does kill the... Wow, I'm surprised. Kills the wedding announcement. Pump our guys. He might just have the board wipe again. Which he does. We need good draws here. That's a terrible draw. So do I want to play these 2/2s out and attack and have them get pumped? Or do I want to discover 4? Let's get aggressive. Let's attack. Let's attack. Those get pumped. Yes. What do you got? Play a creature? Ossification again. Man. Takes the token. Another wedding announcement. Attack with the token. Or not. Another just... This guy's drawing crazy. That's okay, though. See, it's good he's in top deck mode, which is good, but with this out, he can just start drawing so many cards. Another land. Ooh, that's a nice one. That's a nice one. Okay, draw a card. Okay, I feel like there's no way he's coming back from this now. Another land. That's a little unfortunate for him. He drew a lot of lands at the end there, but... does that... Oh. I won't be rude, but that's awesome. I didn't realize that stops the welcome. Makes a lot of sense. Let's attack with the boys. I think nothing for now. We can flash in the Virtue if we have to, but I think that's probably... Even if he board wipes here, we still win, right? Yeah, I think that's it. Okay, we got there. We got there. Okay, guys, back again for round 2 with our Boros Discover deck against King. On the play, we will No red. We'll keep it though. No red spells, no red land. So we're playing mono white for now until we draw into some red stuff. So let's start with a plains. Opponent plays a Nihilland, which leads me to believe we're playing against the Atraxa, 5-color Atraxa deck, which it appears that we absolutely are. Let's flash in our 2/2. This could be a tricky one, but we'll see what we can do. The Sunfalls are going to really hurt us here. Let's go Wedding Announcement. And attack. Get a token. If we can get the Elesh Norn out fast, it could be really good if they don't have the board wipes, because it turns off like a ton of their stuff. Atraxa, obviously. Also the Battle for Zendikars and Topiary Stompers all do nothing. And also the flash, what's it called? The enchantment that flashes in, I forget the name of it, but it turns that all off. So if they don't have the board wipe in hand, the Elesh Norn could be good. We will see. Opponent plays Cavernous Souls, no countering dinosaurs. We have to draw a land here or we're in so much trouble. Oh god. Alright, Wedding Announcement. Draw 2 cards. End of turn. Can't play the land that we draw, even though we do draw land. That turn right there is probably the game decider. I don't think you can miss a land drop against the Atraxa deck, but we'll see. We'll see. We won't write it off yet. Opponent has 5 mana. There's the invasion that I would have loved to have had my Elesh Norn down for. See, because now they can play Atraxa now, and we're a turn away from playing the Elesh Norn. But had we hit our land last turn, we could have turned 5 Elesh Norn, and then they couldn't play the Atraxa. So the key is to not miss your land drops. I'm gonna block. I think I don't want him getting that. Land. We can't play anything here, so we're gonna field, sack it, kill the Cavern, I guess. I mean, I'm not playing counter spells, but... Or is it better to kill this? Because I don't think it really makes a difference, honestly. We're going to get a red source so we can play our Scoundrel. So we'll get our Mountain. Where'd it go? There it is. Scoundrel. So we can draw and discard and get rid of the Elesh Norn, but I think I want a treasure here so I can actually have something to play next turn. I want to be able to play the Quintorius next turn. And this is a tap land, so I think having the treasure is good. 2, 4, 6, 7. Yeah. And you have the Beanstalks there too, so everything he plays now he's going to draw a card off of. But that's just why the deck is good. So, I mean, we're at Mythic rank, playing a very established format. And we're playing a deck that's, like, kind of made up. So we have to expect to play Tier 1 decks and lose. It's just what's going to happen, but we'll see. Herd Migration to find a land. Like, the fact that he could have played that and made 5 dudes, the fact that that wasn't his best play is kind of scary. Maybe he Sunfalls here, who knows? He wants to have all the land in play. If he attacks with this Stomper, I'm going to... No, he's not going to. So we'll go land. I don't think this deck plays main deck counter spells. So the question is, I want to get the Quintorius out. But if he doesn't have a board wipe, this could be so good. Because it stops his Atraxa, stops his... I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. We're going to take a risk. We're playing the Elesh Norn for a reason. Let's see if it does anything here. Do I attack all? I'm attacking all. I gotta try and kill him at some point. So he'll take 6 here, hopefully, and then kill one of our guys. But unless he has removal for the Elesh Norn, he has no way to kill. He can't attack with this through the Elesh Norn. So we're always praying that what happens is that he forgets about Elesh Norn's ability and tries to flash in that enchantment spell and learns the hard way. Hellish Norn also turns off the Beanstalk, so there's a lot riding on this thing not dying right now. Okay, draw. Could this do it? Oh, he does still, does it? He draws off it still. Okay, Atraxa does not get its thing. That's exciting. The question is, how do we get past an Hellish Norn? I think I just really need to draw my 2-mana removal spell or discover it. Okay, land. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we have to. I could also Scoundrel and put the roll on the Hellish Norn and attack with a 7/10. And if he blocks here, if he blocks with this, they both die. And then I play another. Or no, I wouldn't have the mana. Sorry, I'm playing the Scoundrel. I could also attack with the Hellish Norn and then burn the Atraxa, but then again, I can't play the. Let's go risky here. Let's discover. Let's see what happens. We can take a hit from the Atraxa as well. We want a get lost so badly here. I'm just gonna believe in the heart of the cards. Let's rub the deck and see if that helps at all. No. Burn for 2. Draw a card. Draw 2 cards off of the Hellish Norn. Chimmel's nice. And a land. We don't have any good attacks right now. So the Atraxa is going to get in there. But next turn, like, we can double. If Hellish Norn lives, we can double discover again. So they're searching for something. Yep. Which means, is that a Sunfall then? Because he's gonna. There's no point in him attacking that if he's gonna Sunfall. Maybe he's not scared. Maybe he's not afraid of the Quintorius. Stomper, but doesn't get the land. Oh my god, that's so amazing. Kill. Okay. Make a dude. So the question is, let's do some damage. Let's go Scoundrel. Let's go roll on this and give it... Wait. That's not what I meant to do. Can I go back? Can I undo? I didn't mean to do that. Or I can I? Z? How far can I undo here? Let's go roll on the token. It's so silly. Such a silly guy. Let's go to combat. I didn't mean to put that on here. I forgot that the roll doesn't give it haste. I don't know what I was thinking there, but when these die, he loses a life though, so he has to remember that as well. I'm gonna smash all. So blocks. Okay. Sure. Goes 4. Let's draw 2 cards. Like, even if he does Sunfall here, like, we'll recover from it so much. That's an excellent card to have. Another Hellish Norn. Like, he can afford to Sunfall and Atraxa here. That would be the worst. Yeah, Sunfall and then Atraxa would be probably, like, game over. But so he takes 2 from the rolls, right? Opponent has 4 mana available. So the question is, like, if I just... I don't know what he has in his hand. Like, if I just activate the man land and attack for 3, and then have the Get Lost to kill the thing, I would win, right? But if he has, like, a the herd migration to gain 3 life back, then it's a terrible turn. So I think I'm just going to try to make my board bigger again. I'm going to replay the Elish Norn and hold back the 2 cards here. Okay, so he makes his guy. We get our Elish Norn back. Let's pass. We got 2 instant speed things to do here. If he plays the Atraxa, we can kill it. He can't attack with this into my 6/9. And then hopefully next turn we can close it out. Hopefully. I have to remember as well that I can play the Virtue here at any point in time, and it'll drain 2 because of the Quintorius as well. So there's 2 damage right there. Wish I had more land so I could do more stuff, but... Sun falls again, wow. Sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana, right? So if he can now Atraxa, it's really good. It's really good. Yup. Okay. That's a lot. So let's flash in a 2/2, or a 4/4 technically. Chimmel. Is there any way I can kill him here? If I discover here, I lose the Quintorius. Right? So I don't actually get the thing. I'm going to Carnosaur here. Although, is getting down the Elish Norn... I can get down the Elish Norn and still have Get Lost mana available. Does he have another board wipe is the question. Let's try it. Let's do this. Let's up this. I don't want to attack, he'll just double block. And we'll see if he can deal with another Elish Norn. If not, if he can't kill the... If he can't gain a bunch of life, kill me, or kill the Quintorius, I think I can win next turn by just... Phyrexian. Oh god, what is he... Is it just Elish Norn? Holy cow. Another one. Okay. Then if he animates his 3/3 to hit my Quintorius, I can just kill it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Atraxa. Did he already play a land this turn? That's the super important question. Did he play a land this turn? Because if he didn't, does he have an untapped land? Destroy. Okay, leyline the Quintorius. And then lose to my manland? Right? Is that enough? I can't believe we won that game. They did all the things that they wanted to do. Board wiped a million times, Atraxa it a million times, and we still managed to grind it out somehow. All right, game 2. We managed to beat the Atraxa deck game 1. I'm surprised we did. I realized my sideboard is not equipped against this deck very well. I didn't have anything to really bring in. It's mostly early game removal that I have in the sideboard, so not much to do, but we'll see. So we're just same deck as last time, no changes. I do have in the sideboard the battle, what's it called? The white battle, the 2-mana white battle that makes their hand, a card in their hand cost 2 more mana, which might be good in this matchup. The only problem is that they oftentimes just ramp up to 1 million anyways, and my deck's not fast enough to kill them before they do that, usually. And then the sacrifice to give my creatures indestructible means nothing because they play Sunfall. So do I play my tap land, or do I play... Like, would I actually get lost a Topiary Stomper? I don't think I would. Let's just play the tap land. I don't think I would want to use a get lost on a Stomper. Okay, let's go Field. Let's go Wedding Announcement. I also wish I had in the sideboard, like, the Loran or whatever, the 3-mana guy that kills an artifact or enchantment. But I don't. So I may have to rethink the sideboard a little bit. Opponent ley lines my wedding announcement. Okay. So opponent misses a land drop. Let's go Appraiser and hope for another wedding announcement. That's okay. I'm probably going to draw and discard here and get rid of a Battlefield Forge and draw a wedding announcement. And we'll attack in. Them missing a land drop is nice. Misses another land drop. So land. Let's go attack step. Let's go wedding announcement. And we can flash in our virtue. Next. Got their land. Probably battle. Yep. Or invasion, I should say. Let's flash this in. Gotta try and beat them down quickly if possible. Because their next turn they can Atraxa. Or Sunfall. Chimmel. That seems really good right now because if they want a board wipe, they can't deal with that. So let's do both of these. Chimmel wedding announcement. Unless they brought in Farewell, which they very well could have because they know I'm playing a ton of artifacts and enchantments, and they could Farewell here. Again, that would give back my wedding announcement, but that might be the best play. 2, 4, 6, 7. Archangel. Kill my guy, kill my guy. Okay. 2, 4, 6, 7. So I can kill this because I don't want him gaining life. But do I want to save the kill spell for like the Atraxa or something like that instead? I don't know. I can virtue and virtue. He'll then kill and take this. Then I'm gonna kill this. I don't know if that's bad, but I don't want him. Let's do this. Not the most aggressive turn, but it sets us up better for the future, I think. Well, there we go. Put that in our hand. Again, I could have used that to kill this enchantment and get another thing, but I think I want to have, like, the turn when he plays the Atraxa, I want him to have nothing else to do, like no more mana. Kill it and then kill him. That's the dream play. So land, 2, 4, 6, 7. Another Sunfall, yep. Again, I think we recover from that pretty well. Let's go land. So I can attack with 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. I can do 2 of these. Let's wait one more turn. Let's do this. I would love to hit a Elephant Quintorius off of this, but we can't rely on that, can we? Okay, opponent. Well, we get a dog, which we will play. Not sure if they sideboard counterspells in against us. If they do, though, the Chimmel makes it all uncounterable, so that's nice. Okay, that's nice as well. Everything goes off. Yep. Let's play the creature side of this. We can always cast the other side afterwards. Another Sunfall? Farewell would be devastating here. It appears the opponent could not handle any more red-white, Boros, Discover, Value. I'll be honest, I didn't think this deck was going to be this good against the Atraxa deck. I'm really surprised. But the deck just generates so much value that it recovers from board wipes really, really well. So that's good news. Okay, opponent does nothing for their turn. Let's activate some man lands. Guess they're going to make us wait. I think the opponent might be a bit salty. Okay. We beat Atraxa in 2 at Mythic rank with our made-up Boros deck. So, very nice. Okay, guys, we are back for Game 3 with Boros Discover against Gumby. We will play first. This time we have a Pepsi Zero Sugar, which tastes significantly worse than a Coke Zero, in my opinion. I apologize if you're a big Pepsi fan, but I will go first. I will keep this hand, and I will play a tap land. I will play a tap land. Opponent plays a black-white man land. Let's play the Forge and get a treasure token off of the Scoundrel. And we'll attack in. Is opponent playing Esper? Because I'm not in the mood to play against Rafine. Ooh. Black-white life gain, maybe? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Only a tap land for now. Let's Wedding Announcement and sack our treasure. And we will not attack because I will probably... I'd rather block these or stop them from attacking. They're going to gain a bunch of life right now. Do they have the 2/2 for 2? They don't. So I could play another Scoundrel and get a treasure and try to ramp higher, or I can play another Wedding Announcement and try to go wider. Let's do... What's better against a black-white life gain deck? I kind of want to draw 2 cards. Let's draw 2 cards. I want to hit my land, because I got expensive stuff I want to play. Yeah, there's no way. I was going to say, there's no way he's making those trades, but... okay. We drew 2 lands. Very nice. Sorin. Okay. So we can kill the Sorin with the Get Lost. Then we have to deal with the 2/3 flyer is the issue. Yeah, gain a bunch of life. Oh, well, he attacked with those, so we can literally just kill the token and then attack the Sorin, which is nice. And then we will be drawing 2 more cards as well. Let's go Scoundrel and Treasure, which sets us up. Actually, you know what? Next turn I'm going to play the Elishnorn and then turn 6, hopefully double Discover off the Carnosaur. So I don't think making the tokens necessary. I'm actually going to make the Wicked roll because it stops him from he can't attack next turn. Well, I guess he couldn't either. Oh, no, he could because I'm drawing cards, right? So now he can't attack without killing this. It makes sense in my head. Opponent plays a land. Plays... what is it? Aclazot? Aclazots? Pretty good. Pretty good. Let's go here. Let's play the Elishnorn. Hope that it affects him negatively in some way. Get some tokens, pump our guys. This thing's going to hit him for 4, unfortunately. If he doesn't kill the Elishnorn, though, we get double Discover off of the... Ooh, does that... Oh, yeah, he doesn't get the life gain off that. Oh, my God. Each player chooses 6 lands they control. Destroy all other... Oh, my God. So I have to discard a card. Let's discard... I'll keep the Field of Ruin, right? Because... I want to kill his man land. So that's turned off his 1/1s, which is nice. Let's go for this. So hang on, this thing... Each player chooses 6 lands they control. Destroy all other things. And if he pays 2, he gets a Planeswalker. I mean, if he does that, I'm in a way better position than he is, aren't I? Because... I have more stuff in my hand. We'll see if we can hit some good stuff off this. Yes. Yes. Does this exile everything? It just destroys it. This thing turns into a land. And then, but it would anyways if you killed it with the Silex, right? If only I could Field of Ruin that now. So I could discover here, but then if he wipes the board, it kills all permanents, right? Destroy all other permanents. Whereas if I up this, he can deal 4 to it, and then I keep my Quintorius, right? Or no, it would die too. Sorry, I'm not thinking clearly here. Let's attack all, and at least try to get some damage in. He does get to recast the Luminarch veterans from the graveyard afterwards, but hopefully the stuff in our hand is enough to... So how does he do this? 2, 4, 6, 7. If he drew a land off the top, he can get the Planeswalker from this too, right? Because he has to pay the extra 2. Oh no, it's 4 plus 2. I thought it was 6 plus 2. So he gets his Planeswalker, destroys everything. Each player chooses 6 lands they control. Destroy all other permanents. Ouch. So he can't activate this right now, so I can Field of Ruin it, right? Before he gets a chance to do it. He drew a land, so he actually can do it. What a lucky boy. Let's kill it. And then kill it again. Because I don't want to have to continuously deal with it. Search for a mountain. Interesting deck. Playing a bunch of creatures in life game, but also board wipes. Like board wiping your own angel. But I mean, I guess a lot of his stuff is like comes back from the dead, so the board wipe is meant to like affect him not as badly. Let's go Scoundrel. I kind of want to keep the Aganjo because it kills his manland. Let's just make a Wicked roll and attack for 2. What did he draw? This is where we need like a Chimmel off the top or like a Carnosaur off the top. Yeah, opponent rips a Liliana off the top. Probably makes me sack my Scoundrel. And then can play both of his guys. Does he make me sack my Scoundrel? Or discard cards, because then he doesn't discard, right? Sack a creature, yep. So we want something real good off of this Appraiser, I feel. Drawing a card is decent. I will draw another card. Land. Let's play this. And then if we have to discard, we can discard the planes. No big deal. Edict. Sure, you can take one of my dogs. We both discard a card. Opponent's going to map a couple times. Oh god. Oh god. Yep. Pretty good. Another land. So we can probably attack the Lily. Like, if we manland here, we can kill the Liliana. We will lose our land, which is upsetting, but at least Liliana will stop grinding us out. Surprised he would block. So I guess I want to save the Aganjo for... I could save my manland right now, but I think I need to have an answer to this. It's not really an answer because it keeps coming back, right? Do I save my manland and let it... Probably not. I think I'll save this. I don't know if it's better to keep that. But we really need to draw some big stuff now. Not lands. And so we can kill this for 1 turn, but then it'll just come back. So I actually would love to draw another field. I think I only have 1 field rune in my deck. So land. Let's discover 4. So we kill it, and then he just brings it back the next turn. But then also has... Let's save it for now. So I would kill that, right? And then he would just bring it back right away. And then have map tokens to use. I think I'd rather kill Sorin. Maybe. This card's pretty good. So we were playing a black-white life gain deck a couple days ago, which we did really well with, but I feel like this guy's deck is way better. I think Gumby's deck is way, like, it's built better. He ups the Sorin to get a land, which is excellent, because then we can just kill it with the Get Lost, and he doesn't... We just need to answer to this card, and I don't know what the answer is. I think I just need to, like, go nuts on a discovery train. I need to, like, Carnosaur into Quintorius, into Appraiser, into something else. That's what we need to do. It's not asking too much. Okay, let's kill the Sorin while we can. And we may as well Scoundrel here. Let's create a Wicked Roll. May as well attack. It's not going to do anything. We can't block anything anyways. He's just going to gain the 4 life back from the Aclazotz, but... But it's better than sitting here doing nothing because they both fly. I lied. That was a terrible play because now he can attack with his man lane, and I could have double blocked it, but I'm too distraught over Aclazotz to think that clearly right now. Okay, well, no targets for the bat, but it is another flyer. We're just gonna take it all. So if I don't draw something really good off the top here, I don't see... Oh, no. I don't see a way out of this. That's going to be really good, too. It's going to pump his team. So we'll give it one more draw here. We'll give it one more draw. If it isn't like a Carnosaur or something like that, then I think we're just... I'm not sure why he didn't activate his man land there. He had the mana for it. Oh, sorry. He wants to do this now. I forgot. Yeah-huh. So even if I do draw the perfect draw right now, I still think I would lose. That's not perfect at all. Let's see what we get off of this. Then we'll go to game 2. Okay. Okay, back for game 2 against Gumby. Oddly enough, the thing that killed us that game was that artifact board wipe. I wasn't expecting that at all, but we will play first. We will keep this hand. And it appears that we are on the ramp into Carnosaur game plan here. We did bring in Obliterating Bolt against the Aclazotz, which is a 2-mana deal 4 damage burn spell that exiles the creature when it dies. So it's a very nice 2-mana answer to that stupid Bat God. Let's ramp here. Make a treasure. Attack for 1. Opponent plays a bat and takes my cards. That's what I imagine happening. Virtue my 1/1. Okay, let's ramp again. We don't want to use a treasure yet. We'll attack again. This does set us up for a next turn Elishnorn, which is nice. And then if it lives, we can double draw off the Spirited Companion. So I will probably do that. Sewer King. Okay, so I could kill this right now, but I don't think... The turn after that, I just do nothing, right? So I think I got to get the Elishnorn out. So the problem is that this Elishnorn dies. I think I'm in very big trouble. Land is nice. So yeah, this Elishnorn dying right now is like make or break this game. If he has just like a clean removal spell for this, if he has just like a... Okay, he doesn't. That's really good. That's really good. So we want to draw a land here so badly. So badly we want to draw a land here. We don't. So we'll draw 2 cards. We get a land. I think I just draw 2 more cards. Let's attack here first, though. Let's see if he wants to trade. Probably trade the 2/3, which is good. And then let's draw 2 more cards. Nice, nice. I still have the mana for this. Should I just... I don't know if I want to kill the Sorin or the Skitter. I feel like the Sorin's probably a more important thing to kill. Because it's going to draw him cards. Like, the Skitter making 1/1s is fine, but it's not that good right now. Can we not lose the Elishnorn? Tap land. Voice. Does Elishnorn turn that off? Oh, it's whenever he gains life, not when a creature enters the battlefield. Sorry. Map. There's that stupid card. And then map again. So we're going to double Discover 5 here. Nice. So plains, double dinosaur. If we find the deal 4 spell, I'll probably put it in my hand, honestly. We do. Put that in hand. Save it for the Aclazotz. Get this. Let's I can make 2 treasures, and then next turn I can actually bolt and play the Carnosaur. Is that better than a Wicked roll? Actually, okay, so we're gonna Wicked roll on this and make a treasure. Because now this can attack, right? So 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't want him to be able to double block that. Really? Are you going to board wipe then? Because I'm surprised you'd make that sacrifice when you're at 22. Is he going to board wipe me? Oh my god. Okay, I mean... I still think we're in pretty good shape here. Let's Elishnorn again. 2, 4, 6. What's in the graveyards right now? I'm surprised he would... Oh no, he didn't exile graveyards. Never mind. I was gonna say, why would he do that when he has the Virtue? But he didn't. That was on the battlefield, right? So if he plays this, then we're in very good shape. I feel like that's game. I don't like to get ahead of myself here, but it feels very nice. I will put that into the battlefield. If he has another board wipe, then maybe I shouldn't speak too soon here, and then we'll put that in hand for any future Aclazotz. He still has a lot of life, so I shouldn't get too excited yet, obviously. But like the Virtue does nothing right now. Even if he board wipes, like I can reload pretty well. So bat gets nothing out of it, thanks to my Elish Norn. Virtue, make it 2/2. Okay. I kind of want a dinosaur here. The only problem with that is that if he does board wipe again, I don't have much to... If he farewells again, I don't have a lot to come back with. So I'm going to save it, just in case he does. I'm going to get lost this, so I can attack freely with my guys. He's playing a lot of board wipes, so I think it's important to save something to come back afterwards with. Draw some cards. There's an answer to his fortress, or potentially another black god if I have to. There it is. He knows I have this though. Oh, but he can increase it, right? That's fine. We will get lost it, and then we'll just Field of Ruins the land. Which seems pretty good. Because he can pump this up, right? With if he draws a land, though, he can't. So he has to... Oh my god, no way. Okay. That's a little scary. Let's... So we're going to get board wiped again. So let's kill this. Let it transform. Play the... Oh. Yep. Play the field. Destroy the land. Get a land. So he's going to board wipe us, which is very unfortunate. However... Like, we're going to draw 2 cards off the companion, and then 2 more cards off of the wedding announcements. So we're going to have, like, 7, 8 cards in hand. So I feel like we can recover from this board wipe pretty well compared to him. So draw 2. There's a Sunfall if we need it. So let's get the damage in. He draws the... Draw 2 cards. Full hand. He gets his board wipe. Doesn't he? Yeah, didn't he have that... Oh no, because I Field of Ruined and shuffled this deck. On purpose, I meant to do that. That was... I knew that... I knew I was doing that. That was my strategy. Farewell would be even better, though. Elspeth Resplendent. I can't imagine... He could find the Silex, right? And then activate it? Does it come into play tapped? I forget. But can't he find the Silex? Just a Resplendent Angel. Which we can... I think that's still game, right? Because what else? Unfortunately, the Obliterating... Oh my god, there's the Silex again. Wow. Unfortunately, the Bolt wouldn't do anything. Okay, good. All right, game 3. Holy cow. Stressful stuff. Okay, guys, game 3 against Gumby. Very intense games so far. We are on the draw this time. Praying for a good opening hand here. I don't want to have to mulligan. Yes. So I'm going to guess he brought in... some spot removal to kill the Elish Norn, because it seemed like last game he didn't really have any good answers to it other than board wiping. So we might see things like Go for the Throat or something like that. Maybe, I could be wrong, but we will see. The Obliterating Bolts are very important, it appears, to kill the Aclazotz. Opponent mulligans to 5. That's a good sign. So tap land. We will also play a tap land. So if they don't play anything here, I'll probably Scoundrel. Is there a Duress coming? It's tempting to kill that and exile it, because I have 2 obliterating bolts. But I think they're just so important in this match for bigger things that I'm going to wait and see if I can trick him into an attack with the Virtue and block. Resplendent Angel. Lord Skitter. That I will probably Obliterating Bolt. We will still see if we can trick him into an attack here, though. Gains a bunch of life, yep. No attacks. He's too smart. He's too smart for that. Yes. Okay. Alright, let's kill the Skitter. And we will attack in for 2. Next turn we can do a combination of things here, depending on what he does. Ooh, the bat. I don't like that. Takes my Obliterating Bolt, probably. Which is too bad, because I always want to have one of those in my hand, just because that Bat God really is hard for me to deal with. Takes Elish Norn, which I can't even play next turn. Interesting choice. Okay, another removal spell. I'm going to play this land, even though I would have liked to have kept it. I'm going to play... Let's attack. Let's play the Companion and leave open the mana. We will get Lost this Bat at the end of turn. And then play the thing next turn. So Voice. So I'll kill this now before he gains the life and pumps the Voice. He does get to activate the map, unfortunately, but... Yep. Lord Skitter on top. Keeps it on top. Well, there's a second Elish Norn. Let's play the one out. Hopefully it's something that he didn't want to see, because that's why he took it, but... I really don't want to use this Obliterating Bolt if I don't have to. I think I brought 3 of them in, and I've already used 1. So if I use the other one, and then he plays that stupid Bat God, and like the last Obliterating Bolt on the bottom of my deck, I could be in trouble. So he maps, plays the land, plays the Lord. So he doesn't get to exile things, right? Because the rat entering the battlefield is what makes him exile from my graveyard. So that's being stopped by the Elish Norn. Okay, so we can Wedding Announcement. We'll Charming Scoundrel. I'm tempted to discard the other Elish Norn and draw a card. I'm gonna... Oh, man, is that bad? I'm gonna do it. Make a treasure. Discard the Elish Norn. Draw a useless land. Play the Wedding Announcement. Do I play the land for turn? Like, I might want the tokens, honestly. So I can attack here, right? Because he can only block 6. Kind of wish I attack with 2 guys there to get a card draw off the announcement, but that's okay. Because of all of his board wipes, I feel like having a ton of cards in hand is really good, because it makes it so that I can recover better from the board wipe. Okay, just making a bunch of dudes here. So I'm going to play my Virtue before him, which is really good. Why would you attack? What's the plan here? More land. Let's go Virtue. I can't attack with the Elish Norn because he'll... So I think we just pass here. and pump our team. And pump our team. Get a token. Ugh. Oh my god, stop drawing lands. Alright, well, I guess we just attack so we can draw off the announcement, right? 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. Like, he's going to do that no matter what, right? Even if he blocks everything to the Elish Norn, like, I feel like he's not going to not do that. Yeah, he's just going to save as much life as he can. So we do draw off the announcement, which is good. This card, man, I tell you. Yep. Deal as much damage as we can. And then he will... So gain life. Yep. So we're going to pump our guys. Ooh, that's a nice one. That's an excellent follow-up to this Silex here. And the good thing is he only has 4 lands, and I have 2, 4, 6. So I lose one of my lands, right? So that's fine. Everything dies. Choose 6 lands I control. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 being just enough. So let's put these 2/2s out, 2/1/1s out. Okay, and then land Chimmel. Attack for 2. Pray for a good thing off of this. Pretty good, not bad. Draws me a card because I attacked. Oh no, sorry. I knew that. How does he recover? Play your stupid back god. That's what I want to see. Sorin, okay. Does he make a 2/2? So he makes the 2/2. I feel like he's baiting me out right now to play this. And then he's going to drop that god on me. But we're going to fall for it. We're going to fall for it and we're going to kill. So let's activate. You can kill this. You go here. You go here. Attack. Pump the token. We're going to draw and discover. Play that. Discover. Oh, draw that? Okay, yeah, awesome. Even if he plays the god here, I think we can still possibly get him. Especially because all of our discovers now are going to drain for 2. So, like, if we play this and discover, and then that discovers, that's 4 right there. I think that's too late, my friend. I think that's too late. Well, maybe not. Carnosaur. So I'm going to save the Carnosaur for after the board wipe. So let's discover. Kill his blocker. Drain. Yes. Attack. And then off the discover here, he should lose 2 more and I win the game. Right? Discover. Play the dog. Drain for 2. Yes. Okay, guys, well, a 3-0 record for Boros Discover. I'm kind of surprised, honestly, because I played a deck kind of like this when I was trying to hit Mythic rank, and I wasn't doing very well with it. So to go 3-0 at Mythic rank with it, I'm just surprised. The one thing that was different was I added in the Elish Norns, which I thought ended up being really good in this deck. It shut down a lot of stuff, and I was surprised how many times I was able to get like the double discover and stuff like that off of it. So I think it fits really well in this deck. Yeah, I don't know if there's any changes that I would make to this list off the top of my head. I think it just worked really well. So pretty good. I do recommend giving it a shot. But yeah, that's it for now. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.